Microsoft Office consists of the following programs: Word, PowerPoint, and Excel. The first time you open each of these programs on any given computer, there is a minimal amount of setup required. I will be showing this setup in Word. When you first open Word, it will bring you to a menu that will ask you two questions. Answer no on both of these questions. You will only have to do this the first time you open the program on your computer. Then you can hit the Continue button. The next menu describes the newest features in Word 11. You can learn more about them by clicking on the Learn More button on the bottom left, or you can hit Continue. You can always learn more about these features by visiting the product's website. You're now ready to use Word. Select the Done button to get started. This is one of the first differences you'll notice in Office 11. In Word, PowerPoint, and Excel, the opening screen has changed. You can select from a variety of user-friendly, professional-looking layouts on which to edit content. On the right, you will see a preview and more choices, such as different text schemes and text fonts. Select Choose to open your doc. When you first open Word, you'll notice that you still have the menus up at the top as you did in the previous version of Word, and you still have the icon shortcuts. Also notice that anytime you hover over these icons, there will be an indicator bubble that lets you know what function that icon performs. The ribbon is the most obvious difference from the previous version of Office that we had. To learn more about the ribbon, please visit the downloadable training tutorials on the Office 11 tutorials on the high school website. Apple's iWork has three applications: Pages, Keynote, and Numbers. When you first open any iWork program, you'll be given a choice of which template you wish to use. Once you choose your template, your new document will open and you can begin to edit. From iWork 08 to 09, there are not too many differences in layout changes, but there are a few new features that may be useful to you. For this tutorial, I'll be focusing on iWork's Pages application. In Pages, you can easily create professional-looking documents either from a template or from a blank document. Using the Styles drawer that you can access in the View menu, you can select different types of text in your document and assign them a certain look. You can redefine the template paragraph styles to customize your document. This would be useful if you were creating a document with a number of subtopics or an ebook with multiple chapters. A new feature in Pages 09 is the drop shadow effect you can add with shapes. Prior to this, you could only do drop shadows with images. Use the Inspector box to find the Graphic Inspector tab and customize your shadow. To add photos in Pages, you can drag and drop your photo from your desktop right into your document. The format bar will now change so that you can more easily customize your photo. You can ensure your photo is selected by checking for the little white boxes surrounding it. Other easy access menu options added include the line styles, inline floating, and wrapping text. For all other tools, click on the Inspector button. The full screen view can be helpful by removing all distractions. When you click on the full screen button, the sides of your screen will be dark, and you'll have your document moved to the middle. You will still have access to all the tools by hovering over the top for the toolbar or hovering over to the right or left side to see the different pages. You can select Exit or Escape to leave the full screen view. To begin using outline mode, click on the Outline button at the top. You will notice that the first bullet is created and ready for you to begin typing. Hit Enter to start a new line, and hit Tab or the Indent button to indent your bullet to create a subtopic. To move a bullet back to the left, you can select Shift-Tab or use the Indent button again. If you have a large amount of text on one line and want to minimize that line, you can use the Expand Minimize tool to hide your text. You can also rearrange your outline sections by selecting the section you want, holding it down, and dragging it to the appropriate place. To add a picture to your outline, you can drag and drop the picture where you want it. You can quickly resize the picture by going up to the thumbnail button and scrolling to the thumbnail icon. From Pages, you can export as a PDF, Word, rich text format, plain text, or EPUB. The only big change that has been made in the exporting process here is that you are now able to export as an electronic publication, or EPUB. EPUB is a file format much like a docx or PDF. On any iOS device, iPod, iPhone, iPad, EPUBs have the ability to play video that is embedded in your document. If you want to learn more about EPUBs, please visit this website or stop by the tech office, room 405. I just have a quick note about copyright here that we should all be aware of moving forward. Any material that's accessed online is not free for anyone to republish. Under fair use law, educators are able to use certain materials to teach inside the classroom. Once those materials are republished and open to those other than your class, like on a website accessible to the public, then it steps beyond fair use. So for example, if you create an ebook or website as a resource for your students with materials from purchased textbooks, online resources, or other things you didn't create, you should ask the owner's permission prior to use if you plan on publicizing this work online or only share it to your students directly. If you have an earlier version of Office or iWork at home, you will need to downsave if you wish to edit there. Downsaving in Pages, Keynote, and Numbers is the same process. In the program, go to File, Save As, and down in the bottom you'll see a checkbox. Click on this checkbox so that it's checked and use the scroll down menu to select iWork 08. You will also need to retitle the document, presentation, or spreadsheet. Saving in Word, PowerPoint, and Excel is a similar process. In the program, go to File, Save As, and down in the bottom you'll see a scrolling menu. Select the .doc option to be able to edit this on the earlier version of Word. You can also save a document as a PDF, but realize that you won't be able to edit this document, as it will be view only. You will also need to retitle the document, presentation, or spreadsheet. Keep in mind that you will only need to go through this process if you will be working with an earlier version of Office or Pages in a location other than in our school.